I'm Jasmine Anderson. A community coming together today to honor a Suffolk teen who has given the gift of life. 13-year-old Anthony Stinson's mom tells Newsday his organs will be taken for donation this evening so other children can have, quote, the gift of health and life. We're told they will help 8 other children. Stinson has been on life support since he was hit by a police cruiser over the weekend while riding his bike in Shirley. There's an honor walk planned for this evening at Stony Brook University Hospital before his organs are donated. Now to the Gilgo killings investigation. The estranged wife of alleged serial killer Rex Heuermann wants the guns seized from her home returned. It's a story you'll see only in Newsday. Asa Ellerup's attorney says his client has a right to retain ownership of any firearms that were possessed legally. They estimate that more than 280 guns taken from the family's Massapequa Park home to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. He intends to file a notice of claim after the guns are transferred to law enforcement in Nassau for consideration of gun charges against Heuermann. Police are now asking for your help and offering a reward for helping finding the killer who gunned down a New Jersey man in West Babylon. Danny Fishton was 29 years old when he was shot dead at a house party 2 years ago on Gordon Avenue. The CDC is recommending new COVID booster shots for anyone 6 months and older. It comes as new cases and hospitalizations climb here on the island and across the nation. The boosters are formulated to target variants currently circulating. The new shots are expected to be available in the coming days. An FDA bombshell. Health officials now saying a popular decongestant that's been on the market for decades doesn't work. Phenylephrine is found in over-the-counter medicine, cold medicines that is, including some types of Sudafed, Dayquil, and Mucinex. The FDA is allowing the drugs to stay on the store shelves for now, pending further research. To the latest on Hurricane Lee's track, the storm is slowly crawling north, sending rough surf our way. Here's a look at the latest projected track. The path right now is east of Long Island Friday into Saturday. It's already bringing us dangerous rip currents and high surf. Beach flooding and erosion are also expected. The Jets are getting ready for the Cowboys with outstar quarterback Aaron Rodgers.
While the outside world can go ahead and write whatever story they want to write, there's still the true story being written in this building.
Head coach Robert Saleh says Zach Wilson will be the team's quarterback after Rodgers' season ended with an Achilles tendon tear. Newsday's NFL columnist Tom Rock says Rodgers faces a long recovery process if he wants to continue to play.
You remember, this is a guy who came out of his darkness retreat a couple of months ago and thought he was 95% retired. And now all of a sudden he's got this Achilles injury. He's 39 years old. He's going to be 40 by the time next season starts. It's really hard to see where this goes for him.
We wish him the best in his recovery. Read more about Rodgers and the Jets on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. A longtime community staple in Coram has closed its doors. Movieland Cinemas in Coram fell victim to low foot traffic and high rents. The independently owned theater opened in 1995 on Route 112. The general manager tells Newsday the owner hopes to sell or find a new location. It was a big night for Taylor Swift at the MTV Video Music Awards.
And the VMA goes to the unstoppable Taylor Swift.
NSYNC presenting the Best Pop Award to Swift, who swept the VMAs, winning in 9 categories, including Video of the Year and Song of the Year for Anti-Hero. She tied the record for most awards in a night and now has the second most overall wins. One of the other highlights.
Even though you're gone, we still a team. Through your family, I fulfill your dreams.
Love that song. Part-time East Hampton resident Diddy performed at the awards show for the first time since 2005. He also received the Global Icon Award. Congratulations to all of the winners. Your hyper-local Wednesday weather: scattered storms and gusty winds on the island today. Here's a look at your day planner. Highs around 75 degrees. We start off with thunderstorms. Definitely take it easy on the roads out there, folks. Bring an umbrella. You're going to need it. Tomorrow, a beautiful sunny day with highs around 77. And here's a look at your futurecast. The heaviest rain will roll through this morning. Expect scattered thunderstorms later in the day. A look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
Long Island weather is brought to you by the Canine Center.
Are you hungry? We're rolling out our annual list of the top 100 restaurants on Long Island. Macy Egeland and Andy Berlin take a look at it all in today's Feed Me TV.
This is Newsday's 11th year compiling this top 100 restaurants list across Long Island. Andy Berlin is one of our food critics. What makes these restaurants one of the best? Like, what are you looking for when you go in?
I personally am looking for a place that I want to take my friends and family who are not from here, and something interesting, something that you can't find anywhere else in the country that makes Long Island special. Paprika in Great Neck is an incredible, contemporary, beautiful restaurant. The owners, Ronnie and David Zachin, they took an old Italian restaurant and they kept the pizza oven, and now they're making all these rustic flatbreads and tagines in it. Colorful, flavorful, just beautiful restaurant.
Awesome. All right, so number 2, what do we got?
Mythos in Hicksville specializes in South Indian food, which is vegetarian, and also street snacks. They're called chaat. They have different crackers, right? And they just have like a painter's brush flecking these different sauces on the plate. Green chutney, yogurt, sweet tamarind, until it becomes this like Jackson Pollock painting of sauce.
Everything's tasty and delicious, but also like a full work of art on the plate.
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
All right, number 3, what do we got?
Ruta Oaxaca in Patchogue. Just a funky, cool restaurant, originally from Queens. This is their second location. Their salsas are so spicy, legitimate.
You love hot sauces.
I do.
That's like your thing.
I love spicy.
Okay.
And you know, to find a gourmet restaurant that has a real spicy salsa, that's rare. They have this dish, Enchiladas Huatulco, which is a beach town in Oaxaca. And it's like this habanero, this orange habanero creamy sauce. And then you dig in and there's seafood and cheesy, like melted cheese in there. It's so good.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So 97 others to try across Long Island, but these 3 sound great.
I love them.
So many options to choose from. You know, you really need to do yourself a favor and check this list out. For more on Newsday's top 100 restaurants, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Chess Intolerance. A Jericho middle schooler helped organize a tournament to raise Holocaust awareness. Joe Wagner has a story.
At just 12 years old, Michael Lee of Jericho is a competitive chess player and budding Holocaust historian.
I mainly got most of my knowledge about the Holocaust from watching movies, documentaries, reading some books by myself.
He's drawn to stories of Jewish chess players and how they managed to survive the war.
I want to welcome you to the Holocaust Memorial and Tolerance Center. I want to also thank Michael Lee, whose idea this was, and he's a brilliant young man.
The idea? Checkmate Hate, a chess tournament and fundraiser at the Holocaust Memorial and Tolerance Center in Glen Cove, where dozens of players from across the island could compete, have some fun, and learn a little history.
We want to do our best to be more aware, to educate ourselves, and of course, to checkmate the hatred that we have toward others.
So my grandmother is right here.
Dr. Bernie Fershpin is an educator at the museum and son of a Holocaust survivor. He says each year about 25,000 students from across the island walk through these exhibits.
A big focus of the museum here in Glen Cove is the kids. 1.5 million Jewish children were murdered during the Holocaust. That is the entire population of Nassau County.
What we teach are the lessons of the Holocaust, but we also want to inspire and give hope to children that they can make a difference in their future, that they could stand up and rise above for themselves and for society.
I connect with that because there's also been, not to me especially, but just to the Asian race, there's also been, Asian hate in terms of COVID and the pandemic coming in 2020.
And back on the tournament floor, Lee calls chess the universal language and a reminder that we are all in this together. For Newsday TV, Jill Wagner.
Read more about the chess tournament on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Working in journalism, I think you experience the world in a really different way than people in other professions do. I find it very satisfying to learn about things and get to tell other people about them.
Newsday, covering Long Island like no one else can.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thanks for watching. We'll leave you with a look at your hyperlocal 7-day forecast.